Good morning, students. Today I am going to introduce soil profile. Students, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Right. Today we are going to discuss very interesting topic, that is soil profile. Right. What is soil profile? And what is the components of soil profile? And based on the soil, the plants are classified into following types. Right. We are going to discuss first of all, what is soil profile? Actually, soil profile is nothing but it is an arrangement of different kinds of soil which are arranged one above another, right? When you take a cross section of the soil, you can find the different layers. So that is called soil profile, right? Now, if you take this is an earth, right? In which all the living organisms are found on the surface of the earth, right? And when you take a small portion from the earth, you can see the soil as it is. I have taken a small portion from the earth, right? Before that, I must introduce what is soil. Actually, soil is a superficial of the earth, right? Soil is a superficial. I'm talking about soil profile. Soil profile means it consists of different layers which are arranged one above another, right? Now you see the picture in the screen, right? On the screen, just you can find the superficial layer of the earth is known as the soil. And the soil which consists of different layers which are arranged one above another. So when we see the picture in which you can find the first layer is which is made up of very big rock, you can see, right? And this rock layer is arranged by another layer that consists of fragments of rocks which are distributed over the soil particle, right? And then the second layer, and just above the second layer, you can see a small particle of bedrocks or rocks are present. And very next to you see very dark region, and this dark region is known as the topsoil. And just above the topsoil, you can see some vegetations are grown, right? So this is an arrangement of soil profile, right? So simply soil profile is nothing but it is an arrangement of different soil particles which are arranged one above another, right? That forms simply soil profile. Actually, soil profile that represents the different arrangements of soil, right? So now this is a earth in which I'm going to take a small piece, right? This globe which shows I'd like to take only this portion, right? When you take this portion, you can find it. So the first region is called O horizon. The first layer is O horizon. Now O horizon is nothing but it is a surface of the earth, right? That is called the O horizon. And followed by, you can see, second layer is A horizon. A horizon. It is a second layer. O horizon. Horizon means arrangement, layer. Similarly, I can say layer instead horizon. Horizon means that represents arrangement of soil particles. That is a layer, right? It is also represented like a layer. So the soil profile which consists of different layers of soil. Every layer consists of particular soil, right? And every soil which varies from one type of soil to another type of soil, right? One layer to another layer, right? And the third zone, third layer is known as simply B horizon. B horizon. Then fourth one is sea horizon. Sea horizon or sea layer. Then finally, you see that is a R horizon or rack or bedrock. So this is a different layers of soil particle, right? In order to understand clearly, I'm going to show you one more picture that you can understand very easily, right? Simply soil profile that shows the different layers of soil, right? Let me point out rightly, right? The soil horizons, it is made up of simply, as I said, when we take a portion of earth that shows the falling soil, right? So the first horizon is O horizon, or it is also known as the organic layer, organic horizon or organic layer, because this is a region where you find freshly fallen leaves and twigs and some branches and flowers, fruits and seeds, all the plant material which are present on the surface of the soil, that is called the organic layer or O horizon or O layer or O horizon. O horizon nothing but O layer that consists of freshly fallen leaves. When the leaves are fallen on the surface of the earth, you can see the freshly fallen leaves. In addition to that, you find some branches, some fruits, some flowers. So all the parts are of a plant or fallen on the surface of layer, right? So that is called the organic layer. Always the organic layer is rich in humus. Please understand, dear student, the organic layer, it is also nothing but it's a humus region, because this region which is rich in organic matter. That's why it is called humus. That means the dead and decay matter maybe of a plant will be started on the surface of the layer of the soil, right? So that is called as the organic layer, which is rich in humus, right? Then followed by, you can say, the second layer, that is a topsoil or A horizon. Actually, A horizon is a second layer of soil profile that consists of rich amount of minerals and rich amount of humus. It is also known as a topsoil. Which of the following is known as a topsoil, right? That is a question. If it is asked, you have to just answer. A horizon. A horizon is a second layer of soil profile that consists of simply higher amount of minerals and the humus, right? So that is a second layer. Then followed by third layer is an elevation layer or E layer. E layer is also known as an elevation layer, and it is nothing but it is a third layer of a soil profile in which the dead and decay matter of plant may be leached. I mean, the dead matter of a plant and animal may be migrated from a second layer to third layer. As a result, we can get the more amount of minerals and the organic matter, right? So that is known as a simply leached layer or elevation layer, or it is also known as the E layer. So it is also known as subsoil. It is also called as subsoil. As I said, the soil, it consists of different layer. The first one is the organic layer, and followed by topsoil, and in between organic layer and topsoil, right? And very next we can say subsoil. Which of the following is known as a subsoil? That is the question. If it is asked, you got right just E, right? Or it is also known as simply the subsoil portion, which lies just next to elevation layer, right? So in this layer, you can see the deposition of minerals and metal salt. So heavy metal salts are also present, right? The subsoil. Subsoil is one of the layer of soil that encloses the deposited minerals, and heavy metal salt also present in the region, right? And followed by next layer is the parent rock, or simply the parent rock is nothing but the partially weathered rocks. I mean, the fragments of rocks are present in the region, right? So that is called a sheep rock, or simply partially weathered rock. That means the soil formation starts from the region, right? From the bigger size of these fragments of rock. So that is known as simply partially weathered rock or parent rock, right? Then for the layer, last layer is a last horizon. That is a R horizon. It is also known as a bedrock. So this is a region where you find very big size rocks which are embedded inside of the earth, right? And just under which you can find groundwater. Actually, groundwater or purified water or water is present, or the usage of water for mankind is taken from only from the region, right? That is a or bedrock or horizon, or it is also known as a bedrock, because this region is occupied by large size of rock. So under which you can say availability of fresh water, right? So when we have boring, right, we can get the water by establishment of pipes through the soil, different layers of soil particle, and we can get fresh water, right? Then we can use the fresh water for mankind. So this is the nature of soil horizon, and it is also known as a soil profile. So in order to understand, one more picture I'd like to show you that you can understand, right? Yes, students, simply. The soil, soil horizon or soil profile or soil layer. As I said, it is made up of a different layer, right? The first layer is that. The first layer is a O horizon. The first layer is a O horizon or O layer. It is a region where you see all the freshly fallen leaves, flowers, fruits, seed, etc. Then it is also known as simply a humus region. It is also known as a humus region, you can see. The next, we can go for a second layer, that is a horizon. It is also known as a topsoil. Topsoil is always dark in color due to presence of rich amount of minerals and organic matter, right? That's why it shows like a dark in color. Topsoil, which is rich in humus, rich in minerals, rich in organic matter, right? So that is a topsoil. Then followed by subsoil. The subsoil, also known as simply the region where you see ions, right? And aluminum. And some heavy metals also deposited in the region of B horizon, right? And very next to B horizon, you can see C horizon. Now, C horizon in which there is no life forms. There is no life forms. That means there is no living organism in the region of C horizon. But this region is occupied by small fragments of rocks. When the rocks are broken, right, the broken rocks or the piece of rock or the fragments are distributed from the bedrock to very next region, that is a C horizon, right? So in which there is no presence of living organisms. So totally, completely living organism absent in the region of a C horizon. Next we pass on to R horizon or bedrock. It is a region where you see almost the region is completely occupied by very big size or rock. That's why it is known as a bedrock region, right? So this is a different layers of soil. Dear students, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Could you mention different layers of soil profile?
Yes, sir.
O horizon,
Very good.
A horizon,
Very good.
B horizon,
Very good.
C
R
horizon,
horizon.
O
R
horizon,
horizon.
A
Very good.
horizon, B horizon, C horizon, R horizon.
R horizon. Very good. Okay, man, which of the following is known as the organic layer?
O horizon,
Very good.
O horizon,
Very good. Very good. And one more, could you mention which of the following layer is known as the topsoil?
A horizon,
Horizon. Very good. Right. And could you mention which is a subsoil? Becoming what region is known as
horizon.
B horizon.
B horizon. Very good. We mentioned the components of subsoil. Yes, students. What are the
Mineral and metal soil.
Minerals.
Right, in third region, dear students, can you tell me the region where there is no life forms, there is no living organism?
C horizon.
C horizon.
Very good. And could you point out the region where you see very big size rod, under which we can find the orbit of water?
R horizon.
Or horizon, right? Very good. And could you mention the fallen leaves are present which of the following region of soil profile? Could you mention the surface of layer in which fallen leaves are there? What is the region? What is its name?
O horizon.
O horizon. Very good. Now this is the region where you see all the freshly fallen leaves, right? Sometimes the question that is going to be asked in our examination as a 5-mark question. What is soil profile and explain its types, right? That is a question. If it is asked, just take this diagram and label the parts right from O horizon, A horizon, B horizon, C horizon, and one more R horizon. Label the parts and explain one by one, right? And every layer, every region of soil profile is further classified into following types. Additionally, this O horizon is also classified into two. They are O1 and O2 region. So like that, this A horizon is also classified into two. They are A1 and A2 region. What is the difference between A1 and A2? A1 is always a dark in color, right? And A2 is a light in color. So that is the difference between A1 and A2. Very good. So next we pass on to another topic, right? That is soil particle. As I said, the soil particle is of several types. The soil can be classified into following types based on the size of soil particle, right? The soil particle. Dear students, next we pass on to types of soil, right? In the first topic that we discussed, what is soil and different layers of soil, right? And next we pass on two types of soil. Actually, the soil may be classified into following types based on size and porosity. The first type is a sandy soil. The second type is a slate soil. And third one is a clay soil, and fourth one is a loamy soil, right? So this is a types of soil particle. Okay, let me take first of all the small size of the soil. Which of the following is known as a small size? The first soil is a clay soil. The first type is a clay soil. The size is less than 0. Less than. The size of the clay soil is always less than 0.002 millimicron in size. So that is the first soil, right? And the second type of the soil, that is a silt soil. I'm going to arrange all the soil particle based on the size. So first of all, that I have taken a small size of the soil particle, that is a clay soil, which is very smaller than that of other soil. So it is the smallest soil. Like I can say, clay soil, it is the smallest soil particle in the earth, right? The second one, the second soil is a silt soil, right? The silt soil is varied from 0 to 0.002 to 0.002%, 2 millimicron in size, right? The silt soil, right, from the size which varies from 0.002 to 0.02 millimicron in size, right? So it is a larger as we compare with the clay soil particle, it is little bit bigger, right? Okay, third one. Let me take third type of soil. That is a loam soil or loamy soil. A loamy soil is nothing but it is also small size in the soil particle, right? So the size is very 0.02 to 0.2 millimicron in size, right? So that is the size of the loamy soil. Then fourth one, the fourth type of soil is sand soil. The sand soil 0.2 to 2 millimicron in size. So this is the size of the soil particle. Dear students, I have classified the soil particle into following types. The first type is a clay soil, which is the smallest, and the sand is the largest soil particle. In between silt and the loamy or average, the size is a little bit varied from clay to sand soil. So the size of the silt soil is 0.00 to 0.02 millimicron in size. Loamy soil, which varies 0.2 to 0.02 to 0.2 millimicron in size. A last soil particle is a sandy soil or sand soil, which varies in size 0.2 to 2 millimicron size. Okay. The next we must know what is the composition of every soil. A clay soil, it consists of what is its components? The clay soil, it consists of almost 50%. Almost it consists of 50% clay soil, right? Clay from silt soil, right? So there are two different soil particles which are put together in a clay soil, right? The clay soil particle consists of almost 50% clay soil and 50% is a silt soil. Second type, silt soil. The silt soil consists of 90% silt and 10% sand. I'm talking about the second size of soil particle, that is a silt, right? It consists of 90% of silt and remaining 10% of sand soil. So that is the nature of silt and the sand. Then third, loamy soil. Actually, loamy soil, which consists of 70% sand soil and the remaining 30%. 70% is a land, sand soil, and remaining 30% is like a clay or silt soil. Then fourth one, sand soil, almost it consists of, right, 80% is the sand, remaining 50%. 80% is the sand and remaining 50% is other soil parts. So this is the nature of the soil particle. So thank you for joining, my dear students. I have a special meeting, right? So I have to go for a meeting. So please let me finish the class, right? Thank you for joining.